Okay, so I'm live over on my Facebook page and it's gonna go onto the Instagram live. I wasn't planning on going live. I was planning on just making a video and posting it, and maybe I should have done that because then it would have been perfect as I've gone back. But I thought this would be better. I did write down a couple notes so that I don't ramble, because if you follow me over on Instagram stories, you know I ramble way too much. So very quickly, this is what's happening. If you've been on Instagram, you know that today's launch day and what that means for me and for everyone here. So basically, I've been staging for a decade. And the staging kind of turned into interiors. Naturally, there were staging clients who were like, I loved what you did. Can you do it in our new home? But there was something about interiors that didn't give me the thrill. There's something thrilling about staging a home in record time, transforming it in a week, in 2 weeks, maybe a month. Some clients might take a little longer. I totally get that. And then putting it on, having the realtor put it on the market and see it sold in record time. That thrill doesn't exist with interiors, so I was really excited. I get really excited about the staging aspect. And then the pandemic hit, and it affected us all in many different ways. Again, if you were here on Instagram stories, you know the pandemic hit us hard, and I let it get to me. And come June, it was enough. In June, the summer was starting. I was like, I've had enough. This is not going away. This is going to be here for a while. I want to take action and change what's happening. Obviously, because also staging wasn't really happening and I had time. And I decided, many thanks to Robin Wilson, who has always told me you should get your real estate license. And I always brushed it off, but she believed that it would be good for me. I actually had a lunch with her in February, right before the pandemic. It might have even been the first week of March. And she's like, you should get your license. And she always said that. So June hit and I was like, I'm here. The pandemic's still here. I have time. And I decided to start studying. And I started in June. And when I say studying, I mean 8 to 3, Monday through Friday. It wasn't the funnest summer. And I decided the more I was reading, the more I was loving what I was reading. A lot of it I knew, which probably many stagers know too, that you're kind of in it. You're kind of in the business of real estate, and you're hearing the realtors in the background while you're staging houses. So while I was reading and studying, I was like, I know this. But I didn't know a lot of the law, and that's a lot of what real estate studying is. But I realized that the thrill was coming back. And I decided that by my birthday, I was going to finish this course. And it was the day before my birthday, and I finished the course and the exam. Wasn't done there. I had to take the national and the state, and crammed for 3 weeks straight, because my goal date was like, if I'm doing this, I want to start this new endeavor sooner rather than later. And so for 3 weeks straight, I slept, ate, breathed real estate. And 2 weeks ago, I walked in, never so nervous, and took my national and my state exam and passed on the first try, which apparently is not that common to do. So I knew that there was a possibility of failing, because it was like 60% fail on the first try. So I kind of went in with that mentality. So I was very surprised. Anyway, when that happened, that was a Monday, I said 2 weeks from this Monday, my new business will start. And it's exactly 2 weeks later today that I am launching or relaunching my biz. And what it is I am taking you from staged to sold. This did start as a thinking as more of the referral business, as I've always referred all my clients, staging clients, to realtors, and that will still exist because I will still have staging clients like I currently do who are looking for top-notch experienced realtors. In the meantime, I'm going to see if we can co-list so I learn a lot while they get the expertise with brokers that I love and want to work with. At the same time, learning the ropes and taking my clients the hand-holding from the beginning to the end, to the closing table. So the business starts today, and it is at KikiCannon.com, KikiCannon.com, and please check it out. It was a sweat, blood, and tears designing that website. It has all the information on there. It should be really mobile friendly, and let me know if you see any spelling errors. On top of that, hi Jody, thank you. Check out my website and let me know if you see any spelling problems or grammar. And the Home with Kiki is still here because I've always said I want to bring you all home with me and share how, moms do it, recipes, lifestyle, mompreneur, all those tips. So you can access still to the blog Home with Kiki from Kiki Cannon, the Instagram, everything is still there. It's still the same. It's just kind of all encompassing and coming in more. So at the Home with Kiki, you'll see it hasn't changed much. Some of the design is going to change. I'm just taking that slow because I don't want to mess with any of the links because I got a lot of traffic on that blog and I'm scared to touch it. So that's kind of in the works, but it's still homewithkiki.com that you can access from kikicannon.com. But this is it. So basically, I'm in the business of leading you to love where you live. That's what Home with Kiki has always been. To like in my own home, you see everything, you see my daily life, to love where you live. And if you're looking for homes, to love it. And then to stay together and continue together after with Home with Kiki tips, mom tips, recipe tips, interior tips, paint tips, all of it. So there it is. I'm going to go post this over on Instagram. I don't know, maybe if I can or can't, but please go ahead, check it out. And I'm going to post links here so you could go and find all the spelling errors I probably made. Okay, let's go. It's October. It's the last quarter of the year. 90 days. We got this. And bye-bye 2020. Hello 2021.